Hello once again, everyone. Welcome back for another video. This one, I was teasing with the idea back and forth if I should do this kind of a video, but I figured, in the end, what the fuck? Why not? Let's do it! So let's talk about Nintendo's first mobile app. It's not a game. Let's get that straight right here, right now. Miitomo is not a game. It does not fit the category of game. Do you accept that? Good. Let's move on. So, as you all know, I'm 100% against mobile shit. And as you know, I'm 100% against Nintendo going anywhere near the mobile shit. Now, I was never also going to get Miitomo, but I was bored when I read that it came out. So, I did. And by the way, I should mention, Miitomo has, what was it, like 1.6 million downloads in the world in its first 4 days, so that's alright for, that's probably about the average for like a new, quote, new big free, there's the keyword free, thing, which I want to point that out right here, right now, that people are like, oh, 1.6 million downloads? That means it's an instant hit. It was like number one. No, every time there's a new freaking app that has any kind of hype behind it, it's going to be pretty much guaranteed to be in the top 10 to number one. Because A, it has some kind of hype, and B, it's free. Everyone's like, oh, this is new on the App Store, I'll download it just to give it a go. So the real reason, or the real test to see how well Miitomo does, is a month from now, well, maybe 3 weeks now or so, after the 1 month period that Miitomo's been out, where will it stand then? I don't think it's even going to be in the top 10 anymore, to be brutally honest. If it is, then maybe it has some feet underneath it to stand on. But either way, so I got Miitomo. And you're thinking, what? You got Miitomo? Why? You're a casual, you filthy casual. No, not really. And, excuse me. It's, how do I put this nicely? Miitomo is one of the most stupidest apps I have ever seen. Not that there's that many good apps. Honestly, the only good apps I've ever found are that are actual, they have a purpose, whether it's like the flashlight app on your phone or stuff like that, or what do you call it, like a dice roller or a coin tosser thing, stuff like those. Miitomo is the stupidest thing I've seen in a long, long time. That being said, somehow, some way, Nintendo did manage to make it have an addictive factor. Which, by the way, is not microtransactions. Don't you fucking support that. I don't care who you fucking are. Do not, under any circumstances, buy microtransactions on Miitomo. I heard from people that there's a few people having issues where they actually paid for the stupid shit, the microtransactions, and Nintendo got their money, but then they didn't get any of the in-game currency. So, scam? I don't know. Probably just an error. But either way, don't fucking support mobile shit. Don't fucking support microtransactions. But anyway, back to Miitomo. It's so stupid, but it has an addictive factor. The first, 2 days or so that it was out, I actually fiddled around with it for a few hours, to be honest. And I gotta say, I use my OBA Cryptic Dragon, like the gray hair that looks kind of like a Grim Reaper type thing. And he's pretty adorable, I gotta say. He's pretty cool. But the voice thing, it's the personality is But there really isn't much meat to the app. There's not much you can sink your teeth into. You can answer questions about yourself, about other people. There is mini games, if you want to call them that, in the game where it's Miitomo Drop. I don't know if they're eventually going to add different kinds. It's not a drop, where you can, win, quote, win, outfits. Very Tomodachi-like, which I never played. But either way, and you either have to spend 500 of your Miitomo coins, or whatever you call it, which you get for free in the game. Like, every day you get, a daily bonus for using it, and you get some coins for answering questions and stuff like that. But you never get very much freely. You get some for adding friends and stuff like that. I don't even know what the maximum friend count is, but I already have 25 friends. Ironically, I got a lot of friends from the lame IGN boards I posted on there saying, what was it? I'm like, you guys can't ban me on Miitomo, so if you dare, go ahead and add me. So yeah, I got a few friends on there. And unlike the Miiverse, I gotta say, I've seen a few comments and posts on Miitomo where you're just like, wow, really? You really said that? You would get so banned if you said that on Weaver. So that is one thing going for Miitomo is the fact that you can say whatever the fuck you want, no consequences. You could be the most arrogant, racist, sexist bastard on the goddamn planet, and there's no consequences. The only thing is, like, if you say something like truly crazy, your me might be like, "I can't believe you just said that," and do like a crazy face. Um, you can use the Me Photo app, which these names are ridiculously stupid, but you can, pose your me in ways and combine them with real life pictures, or other pictures, I should say, and, make them stand in your hand, all that type of thing. The 3DS did that originally with the AR and everything. Um, so it's do I still use it even today? I use it for about 10 minutes every day. I just go on, get my free coins. Oh, and I should mention, I also downloaded it originally because you could get my Nintendo coins for doing it. So that was my initial reason for getting it. I'm like, well, I'll download it, just get some free coins, and never use it again. But either way, it's interesting. Um, it's not something I would necessarily recommend, but then again, it's mobile shit, and I don't recommend any mobile shit. However, if you want a place to chat that's, quote, a Nintendo social thing, then, go ahead and get it. And if you want to add me on Miitomo, it's kind of stupidly complicated. Follow me on Twitter, that's how I have it set up. And then just message me on Twitter, I'll follow you, and then one of us can send each other a friend request, and then the other accepts it, and it's all good to go. It's kind of weird that way, but whatever. And I don't know what the maximum friends list is, or the maximum friend amount, but that's another thing. I feel like there was one other thing I was going to say. I can't remember what it was now. Huh. Oh well, must not have been very important. Either way, Miitomo, is it something good? No. Is it something you should check out? Maybe. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. The best way I can describe Miitomo to the average person would be simply that it's made for the people who are addicted to Facebook and Twitter, who are on there all day long, and it's for those people. But Nintendo made it just a bit more fun, if you want to call it that, a bit more cutesy, a bit more entertaining, you know, rather than just, oh, what did Sarah say on Facebook today, or oh, Jacob said on Twitter, uh, this funny post, something like that. It has just a hint more of a fun factor to it, but it's basically for those who are addicted to Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. So I don't have anything else to say. If you want to add me on Miitomo, go for it. So that's true underscore nin underscore dragon at Twitter. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next video.